Hi, everyone. My name is Sherry Laseko, and I'd like to welcome you to our virtual open house for this year. This year, I'll be teaching Algebra Lab. This will be during period B2. I'd like to start just by giving a real quick intro about myself. I have been in education since 1996. I've been at Carmel High School since 2006, and I'm currently an instructional coach at the high school, which means I help with professional development. And I am teaching Algebra Lab and Algebra 1, the class also. A little bit about our Algebra Lab. So if we look at what is Algebra Lab, it's a 45-minute class. So it takes our 90-minute class and breaks it into half. Students come to Algebra Lab for one 45-minute session, and then they go to a structured study hall for a second 45-minute session. During time with me in Algebra Lab is a time to go back and relearn the concepts that they are learning in their algebra class, to practice and strengthen those skills, build up that confidence, and to ask any clarifying questions that they might have regarding the lesson, homework, assignments, practice, upcoming test, whatever that may be. So what do students need to bring to Algebra Lab? They need to bring their algebra materials. This is not a class that has extra handouts or extra homeworks or extra assignments. It's working with students where they are and what they need help with in their algebra class. So they need to bring their algebra material, they need to bring their calculator, they need to bring their charged Chromebook, and most importantly, they need to bring a positive attitude. I have been stressing to them that I am here to help them learn and have success in algebra, and will sit and work with them in doing any and all problems that they need to have them have the success that they want in class. And I'm hoping that they have that same positive outlook during our time together. So I've asked students to just do a little bit of work before they come to lab, and it's basically to review the notes and assignments that they have done in their algebra class and either highlight or star, make some type of notation of where they are confused. That just helps us have a starting point when they come into Algebra Lab. So, what do they do during that time? This is a very small classroom setting in which I currently have 8 students in each session. So, it's very individualized, very personalized. And so, if they can pinpoint to me, this is where I don't understand, then we can pick up from there. I can float around the room and meet students, where they are with their notes and really tailor the curriculum to their needs. So they do need to be prepared to ask me questions, to complete additional practice to build up those strengths and skills, and really just make sure that they have that Algebra 1 materials with them so that we can look at what they need to do instead of giving them something additional to do. So one thing that students are always concerned about is, how is my grade going to be determined? Well, since this doesn't have any additional work, it's really just the time that you're putting in during our 45 minutes. So do you bring everything with you? Do you complete what I've asked you to complete in the allotted time? Do you stay on task? Do you ask me questions? Do you work wherever you are in your assignment? Do you make your individual progress on it? So that's how we're looking for and how the grade is assessed: 5 points per session per day. Just to talk a little bit about Canvas, since this is a course that supports another class, there will not be learning modules for this class because there are not additional assignments for each day. It's going through and working on what they have in algebra class. So we won't have to access that part of our Canvas course that's normally there in a different class. You can see that I will put in resources, which as we go throughout the year will maybe be some handouts that will be helpful about the real number system or about other just reference pieces of material. We'll build up that resource section. And then The last thing there is the contact me. Please feel free to contact me with any questions, concerns. This is a little bit of a unique class, being that it is structured around, another around the algebra course and meeting students where they are. So if you are unclear as to how that look or have any other follow-up questions, please feel free to either email me or phone or Canvas inbox. All that information is there. Okay. Thank you, and I hope you have a great evening.